Good morning, family. I'm not really expecting, all right, it's kind of dark, all right, because it's in the wee hours of the morning. You all know I get my morning started, all right, early. I'm not really expecting anybody to really be up here because it's so early in the morning, family, and I expect most of you all to be in your bed sleeping, right? I wanted to talk about something real quick, family. Good morning, family. I see you all. Good morning. How's everybody, family? I wasn't expecting you all up this early, family. You all know I get my day started early, right? I get my day started very early, all right? Because I have to get breakfast cooked for the house and for those who's going to work. And I have to get myself ready, right? You just getting off of work, Jamie Lynn? Okay, that's a good thing. Time to get that shower and hit the bed, right? Good morning, family. I want to say this, all right? I'm gonna be up here today, right? I just don't know if I'm gonna be up here around 4 or 7, all right? Because I don't know how my schedule is going to work out today, all right? So I don't know if I'm gonna be up here at 4 or 7, right? Because I tell you, family, a lot of times I work 12-hour shifts, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be up here at 4 or 7 today, right? So I'm gonna say that. All right. So if I'm not here at 4, you all will see me at 7. I'm gonna try to do a couple of messages. All right. I'm not looking into no cases. All right, because I don't put those cases to an end for this year because January the 1st start me doing my case a day. All right, family. So I'm not working on no cases until January. But I do want to say this, all right? But I will give clarity to some of you all right, before this new year start, okay? To some, right? I want to talk about another thing is, all right, I'm not ignoring anybody. I see I'm getting prompted when my text messages come through. I have a lot of text messages, family. All right, it's getting just as worse as the emails. All right, my text messages, and not many have my phone number because I don't want many having my phone number. All right, I have a selected few that I work with that have my phone number. All right, and I'm gonna be honest, okay, because I cannot give my phone number out to everybody, right? But I have so many messages that I have to get to. All right. And it seemed like if I miss one day of not answering text messages or emails or anything, that's it. All right. That's it. All right. I have a lot. All right. I have a lot. So I just want to say I'm not ignoring you all, family. I'm going to try to get through those text messages uh, between today and tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna be trying to get to that, and I always try to get to some of you all like in between my lunch break or whenever I have my downtime. All right, so I want to say that I'm not ignoring you all, family. I will respond to these text messages. All right. I want to talk about Tony Bass for 1 second. All right, family. I'm not gonna keep you all long. Right. I'm looking at the comments. Who's here following the Tony Bass case? The reason why I say that is because Tony Bass, I'm going to say this, Tony Bass has come, all right? Tony Bass has come. The crazy thing is, all right, where Tony was, all right, and I'm assuming this is his apartment, all right, wherever he lived in his home. I see him sitting in this chair, right? I see Tony sitting in a chair, okay? But this chair's in front of the window, is in front of his window. And behind him, he got like white blinds, all right? Whoever know Tony Bass or is close to Tony Bass probably could plug it in, all right? Because I don't follow a lot of them. I only know it was Tony Bass because Spirit has told me that that was Tony, right? I don't know a Tony. The only Tony that I know is the Antonio Bass case that I was working on, right? Anyway, the man was staring at me sitting in the chair, right? Sitting in the chair right in front of his window, okay? His back was to the window though, all right? And I could feel all the sorrow, all right? Spirit allow me to feel all the sorrow that he felt, right? The thing was, okay, he was saddened about what happened. The energy that I picked up about him being saddened about what has happened, it led me to believe that he knew these people, all right, who has done this to him, all right, because it came from a place of hurt, all right. He was hurt that they allowed this to happen to him, all right. That's Tony Bass, right? And like I said, he's sitting in a chair facing me, all right? And behind him is a window, all right? A nice sized window with blinds, white blinds, all right? So I just stood there, all right? Because I wanted to see would Spirit say anything, but Spirit never said anything, all right? But I felt the emotions because the tears just started falling down from my face, all right? So I know that was hurt, all right? And I was allowed to feel that energy that he was hurt, what has happened to him, all right? I picked that energy up, right? But I'm going to say this. I was allowed to see a little bit more, all right? I hung in there, family. And what I did see was a black car, is a dark color car, all right? Pull up to this driveway. It was a dark color car, like a black or blue. It's dark color, all right? Could be a black car, could be a dark blue car, all right? And there's a white SUV in the background. So if anybody know the description or anything who's following this, you all probably could make sense of it, plug it in. Now, I will say this, all right? I did see one person in black pants, all right? And some black pants, right? And I said, after that, all right, family, the vision stopped, all right? It stopped. But ancestors had allowed me to see that much, all right? This black or dark car pulling up, and is a white SUV, but it's in the background, all right? It's in the background. So this week, I wanted to try to tap into that, all right? Because I'm waiting. I want to get revelation in something very important that I want to get revelation into. And I said, we almost there, family. Whoever's following this case, all right? We almost there, okay? We almost there, all right? We gonna get them. We gonna get them, because trust me, all right? When Spirit comes to me and start giving me revelation into things, all right? It's up to me, all right, to channel that, all right? So it's up to me to entertain that and be able to channel or tap into that energy and see if I want to go further. And I do, all right? I just didn't want to jump in there, all right? I allow the ancestors to show me just enough what they was going to show me. But the crazy thing is, when the vision went away, right, I said to myself, I said, don't worry, we almost got them ancestors. We almost got them, because I'm waiting for ancestors to give me one thing that I'm looking for, and I'm not going to say it on Facebook, all right? I mean, on this thing, I'm not going to say it on this. I read what you said, Cornisha, and I said Facebook, because I read you said that you friends with the child mother on Facebook. But I'm waiting for them. I'm not going to say it on YouTube. I'm waiting for them to give me revelation into something very important, all right? And I'm going to tap into that energy hard. And once I get that piece of information, we got them. All right? We got them. All right? I told the ancestors, once I get that information, we got them. All right? So I just want to say that, family, whoever is following up on that case, don't give up, because he don't want you all to give up. All right? He don't want you all to give up. All right? Because I wasn't even thinking, I'm going to tell you about this. I wasn't even thinking about that case. Was not even thinking about that case because I have been working on some children cases. All right? I've been working on my children cases. And when spirit comes to me, because sometimes I can work on other cases and spirits just come to me. All right? I don't have no control of that. The crazy thing is, I said, let me go after I saw his face, right? After I saw his face, right? Because I saw his face clear as day, family. Like he was right here in the flesh with me. All right? It didn't come through as, because sometimes I could see they faces in the flesh like you and I, or sometimes I could see it as just an image, like a spirit. All right? But I saw his face in the flesh. I said, let me go and see, can I get a picture of him, because I don't think I ever seen his face. All right? Because someone had sent me some pictures, but it was of some people I think that he rapped with, but he wasn't in there. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, because they named the people, but he wasn't one of them. So I had to put it in my Gmail, all right, for everybody who was sending me things on this case came up, all right, on his case, right, and see did anybody send me some pictures. And when one person in particular had sent me a picture, and I never ever got to that email. All right, somebody sent me a picture months ago, and I never ever got to it. But yesterday, I opened that email up. All right, I opened that email up, and I said, "My goodness, that was him in the flesh." All right, family, that picture that they sent me. All right, but before I even knew it was him, Spirit had already told me Tony. All right, the ancestors had already told me Tony. All right, when I saw this man sitting in the chair, first thing ancestors said was Tony. And I'm like, okay, because I didn't know no other Tony but that case that I worked on. All right. So I wanna say that. All right. I don't want to put it, all right, what I'm waiting for ancestors to give me revelation into. But ancestors gonna give it to me. Trust and believe that. All right. So I want to say to anybody who's following that case, all right, don't give up. All right. I don't know what's all going regarding whatever happened in that case, if they found the person or didn't, but I want to say don't give up. All right, family, keep staying positive. All right, because we almost there. All right, these people going to get caught. This person's going to get caught. And like I said, Spirit has allowed me to see that this person was driving a black car. All right, a dark car. So I'm looking at a black or a dark blue car. Also a white SUV in the background. I can't tell you what the name of the cars is, but it's a white SUV. All right. Also connected. I know it's connected because it was in the background. So I know it's connected to this black vehicle. All right. And I'm waiting for one piece of information. All right, family. So I want to say that. All right, let's see what you all say. Please. Okay. Yes, Leo, 19, all these zeros, 81. You know I always say that. Yes, Leo. Yes, he was. Yes, he was a handsome guy. Yes. Yes, he does stories on child cases. Tonda, who you talking about? I don't know. I must have missed something up there. Who does stories on child cases? Are you talking about Tony? Does Tony do stories? Okay, I don't know, because I'm just going up, and I don't know what you all were saying up there. I'm trying to scroll up. When you said he was in the chair crying, oh my God, my heart shattered yours. Yes. And it wasn't him in the chair crying, but he was in the chair. He was in the chair looking at me, right? And I was waiting to see what Spirit was going to say, what he was going to say, but he never said anything. But the ancestors had allowed me to feel what he was feeling, all right? But the tears came from my eyes, all right? The tears rolled down from my eyes, all right? And the energy that I picked up, right? He was coming from a place of hurt, all right? He was hurt that they allowed that to happen to him, all right? That's just how the energy picked up, that he was hurt that they allowed that to happen to him, all right? So when I picked up that energy, I knew automatically that he knew these people. He knew the person. He knew these people who did it, who set him up, who had him murdered, or who murdered him. He knew them, all right? Because he was saddened that they let this happen to him. You understand, family? All right? So I just sat there because I wanted to see what all else spirit was going to allow me to see, or what spirit going to do. All right? And spirit has shown me those two cars. One pulled in a driveway, a black one, and one on in the background, all right? Which was that white SUV. All right, when you what is this? Let's start this channel real wild talk about. I don't know what 44 of 144,000. I'm reading what you're saying, but I'm not sure. All right, I'm not sure what you and Tonda are talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, Tonda, Tony Bass, Antonio Bass. All right, Antonio Bass. All right. What they're making that. Okay, I'm not sure what you all are talking about up there because I missed a lot up there, family. Okay. All right, I was reading something what Quenisha was saying, but Quenisha, I lost your comment. I read something that you said you was friends with I think the baby the mother, right? His baby mother on Facebook, right? If any of you all know, all right, those cars that I know it's a lot of cars, but maybe somebody who hung around him a lot, who drive a vehicle in that description, all right, you know, maybe you all could piece it together. But I'm waiting to get a certain piece of information, and I said I'm gonna tap into that energy, and I'm gonna go heavy into that energy. But I'm not gonna be able to do that until probably today or tomorrow. More likely tomorrow, I'm gonna be tapping into that energy, right? Because I'm actually looking for something. All right, I'm waiting for the ancestors to give me revelation in this one thing, and after that, we got them. Symbol, I did not add that. All right, I'm not sure. Let's see what this is. Oh my God, it's amazing. I'm reading what Daphne wrote about her mother. Yes, yes, right. A lot of us have a lot of gifts. We just too scared to tap into that energy. I know as far as me, I tapped into a lot of energy, but when it comes to, since I'm not into doing what I used to do, all right, I don't let a lot of things go as the years went by, all right. and it's kind of like I turned my spiritual path over. I don't like a lot of images, family. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like to see. I gotta be prepared, honey. I gotta be prepared because some wicked things flash before my eyes, honey. And some things I don't want to see, and some things I don't even want to know. So I gotta be prepared, honey. I be feeling like I don't even know. I gotta be like, do I really want to tap into this? Because I might see something I'm not ready to see. Okay, because I feel like that all the time because I don't know what spirit. I done said that before, family. I don't have no control over what I see when those visions come. All right, I can't stop it. All right, I can't stop those visions from coming when they come. All right, but I do ask the ancestors to not let me see as much. All right, and they have been having mercy on me. I noticed over these last couple of years because I haven't been seeing those visions, graphic, I'm saying. All right. I don't want to see all of that. All right. If I have to see what these people has been through, I don't want to see that. All right. Bad enough is I'm feeling a lot of things. All right. I don't want to have to see it also. Okay. Now, some people are very good tapping into that energy. They are able to see things and they don't have no problem seeing it. Right. But honey, whew, that's something I don't want to get used to. All right. I don't want to get used to that. All right. If I have to be seeing things all day, every day, all right, I'll be out of my mind. All right. I don't want to see all of that. A bunch of people that have questions about Nilo and his missing group. I had to let them know. Yes, Teresa, I am. I put that. I done told you, family. I seen a very graphic image. All right. I didn't even know if I wanted to share that with you all, but I did. Right. And I'm gonna be honest. All right. I know that was a child. All right. I know that was a 3 or 4 year old that I seen on that floor. All right. I don't want to I don't want to tap. I don't want to tap back into none of those two cases that I've been working on because there have to be either those two cases. But I strongly believe that connection was to Nilo because, and the only reason why I'm gonna say that is because I was working on that case beforehand. All right, and I had just picked up the other case, so I don't want to tap into that. I'm leaving that alone. All right, I'm not touching that. Tana said, told me to say the same thing when I was about 8 years old, telling me to pray and ask and I see back. Yes, my mother, Tonda, my mother used to do the same thing. All right. My mother used to do the same thing. My mother never really explained much to me. All right. But she used to do the same thing because I started off from a child, all right, seeing things, right? Yes, Daphne. Yes. 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 Yes, G family. Yes. And that's why I said some of these people that you all think or they all label them as crazy or they got this mental illness or this and that. Um, please, half of these people they see other things from other realms. There's nothing wrong with them. All right. They just can't cope with a lot of things. All right. I'd probably be walking around here too, schizophrenic and on all kinds of medication too, if I had to see images every day. You understand? If I had to see that every day. All right? Yes, Daphne, that's right. Yes, you do. All right. Because when I do certain work, all right, I change my whole diet around. All right. My whole diet get changed around. And depending on how much that I'm able to see and feel, all right, and hear, I will start indulging. And I'm gonna be honest, family, because that's how a lot of my weight it just comes on. All right. Because I start indulging in things that I don't eat at all. All right, because I try to bring me down some, all right? Because that connection is too powerful, right? And sometimes most times it works for me, all right? Most times it works for me. Teresa, I am not going to be doing like a 2, 3 day fast. All right. I will be turning down one meal a day. I will be only turning down one meal a day. All right. That's the only fasting I will be doing. All right. And that's only because with me doing that case a day, I know that I need my energy. All right. I'm not going to eat 3 meals a day. No. All right. But I am going to be eating 2 meals a day. All right. I am going to be eating 2 meals a day going forward. Right. But no, I'm not going to be doing a fast like fasting for a whole day or 2 days. All right. But I am going to be watching what I eat in my diet. Okay. I am going to be eating a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. And I'm not going to be eating any meat. All right. I'm not going to be eating any meat. Right. Yes, Teresa. Yes. Yes, Crystal. Yes, Crystal. You do. You have to protect your mental health. You sure do. All right. You sure do. All right. So I just wanted to bring that to you also. Anybody who's following the case, all right? The ancestors has allowed me to see that much, all right? I've never been to Antonio house, so I don't know, all right? I only know what spirit allowed me to see. So anybody who ever has been to his house, all right, or deal with him directly, who is in this chat or will watch the replay, you all can plug it in, all right? But that's what he was doing. He was sitting in a chair, like I said, with the window behind him. All right, and this window had white blinds. Okay, white blinds behind, but he was facing me. All right, so his back was facing that window. All right, so I was able to see that. All right, with white walls. All right, I believe the walls, white walls. All right. Um. They all have a great sense of humor too. Yes, 44. Yes, they do. All right. Yes, they do have a great sense of humor. All right. Yes, yes, Daphne. Different spirits can drain you. Yes, that is so true. All right. Because I worked on some cases where, my goodness. All right. I'm like, I don't think I could do anything else this day. That's it. I'm done for the day. All right. Ancestors is like, nope. Give it a rest now. All right, you did your part. All right, because I be spiritually drained. Okay. Yes. 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 And those crows are messengers. All right. So they come to give us messages, all right? And the message could be anything. Yes, it could be about death, it could be about new life coming onto this earth, all right? A lot of times when I hear the crows crowing, I know that all right, new life has come. All right, new life has been born. All right, somebody has been reborn. All right, most of the time when I have seen the crows, someone has been reborn. Someone who has died off of this physical earth has been reborn back here. Right, but the crows are messengers. All right, they come to warn us too. All right, they come to give us warning. All right, about evil and wickedness as well. All right, they are messengers. Right, don't think the crows are bad, because some people think, they look at the crows, they think the crow is bad. No, it's not. All right, the crows are the messengers. All right, they come to give us messages and warnings about evil and wicked people and things. All right, so take heed to when you see the crows. All right. Hmm. Please, G family. I done seen some things where I didn't want to sleep at all during the day or night. I didn't want to close my eyes. Let me tell you something, family. I done seen some things that every time I shut my eyes, the vision was still there. All right. I had been one time I had been up for damn near 2 days. All right. About to lose my mind because I was so scared to close my eyes because I didn't want to see what I had already seen. I didn't want it to continue. All right. I didn't want to see it. All right. And that has happened plenty of times with me. All right. Even when I worked on one of these children cases. All right. I think I told you all about it, and I was trying to put this case. I was actually trying to put this case, all right, on my channel, but the family. I worked with the family, and the family didn't want it. All right, and I know that this was of their child. Okay, but I seen the image of the baby. All right, 2-year-old. Right, this baby was naked, but the baby was reaching out for me. All right, and I knew, I already knew. All right, because I felt it in my spirit. All right, that something was going on, but I didn't want to close my eyes anymore, family, because I didn't want to see what was going to happen next. All right, because that's all spirit kept allowing me to see was this naked baby, and the baby was reaching to me. All right, but something was going on, and I said I didn't want to close my eyes, family. I was scared to close my eyes. All right, because I didn't want to see it. All right, that's the worst feeling in the world, to not be able to close your eyes or get rest because you don't want to see something. All right, that's the worst feeling in the world. All right, that's why I'm very careful. I don't want to be tapping into too many people locations. All right, I try my best, but I'm very careful. All right, because I know what I go through. All right, I know what I go through. All right, that's why I give it to the people who does this. All right, who do this on a regular. Right. 2 days now. I told you, Miss T, is the children's cases. Yes, Teresa. Yes. All right. Yes, it's the children's cases. Right. It's the children's cases. All right. All right. They will break your heart. All right. Yes, it's the children's cases. Okay. You're going to have to reserve your energy, Teresa. You're going to have to pull back some. I know it's hard to pull back. All right. Because when you want to do the right thing and when you want to help, all right, and bring clarity, it's hard to pull back, all right? But it's a time where you're going to have to just pull back, all right? You're going to have to pull back some, all right? And that's okay, all right? Because the ancestors know your heart. You understand? So it's okay if you pull back some, all right? You have to pull back for your own sanity. You have to pull back, all right? And the ancestors know that, and they understand. And they would bring her treats, little screws, wires, rocks, etc. Oh, wow. All right, I'm reading what you all saying. Yes, I'm reading what you're saying, Tonda. Yes, those children cases will have you up for days. Yes. Because it comes a time where I just sit there and I'm like, do I really want to know? Do I really want to know, family? You understand? Yeah, I know I need to know, all right, because I need to bring the clarity. I need to see what's going on. But do I really want to know? You understand? I need to know, but do I really want to know? You understand, family? Gotta pull back sometimes. Yes, I do, Crystal. I communicate with my personal ancestors. Yes, you talking about the ancestors just directly in my bloodline? Yes, I do. All the time. All the time. Okay. All the time. I'm reading what you all saying about the birds and the pigeons. 44 says she drew the line at the pigeons. No born, no. Hmm. All right, family, I'm gonna get off of here. I just wanted to make that brief announcement. All right, family, I love you all. You all will see me up here, like I said, 4 7 today. All right, I'm gearing for 4, but if not, you all will see me at 7. All right, I'm gonna try to do some messages. Who is this? This is Tangela, Tangela, Tangela. All right, this could be Tangela. Tangela, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name. All right, I don't mean to botch up your name. Okay, if I am, but I believe it's pronounced Tangela. Um, my readings, although I have been doing some, all right, my actual readings are closed right now, right? I'm only doing messages where I'm pulling like anywhere from 1 to 3 cards, right? But I will be up here today doing some messages. All right, I could get to a few. All right, if someone is up here and they need clarity into something, I'm not going to be up here long. I'm not going to do many. All right, but I could probably get a selected few. All right, so I will say that. I want you all to have a blessed day. All right, family, and I love you all, and I will see you all up here. Oh, I said it right, Tangela. Okay, beautiful name. I will see you all up here. Well, I just saw your comment, 44. You just made me laugh. Right. Um, how did you request what, Crystal? A read? You can't request a read because it's closed. But I have some who have paid for the reads, all right? And I am going to honor that, all right? I am going to honor that. But my list is closed, family. My list is really closed, right? Um, when I come up here to do the messages, all right, if you're talking about the messages that I'm going to come up here and do, you probably is going to get that around. I'm going to just hand select. I'm just going to pick or whatever. All right, that's what I normally do. I just randomly pick. All right, it's not, no particular order or anything. I could just randomly select. All right, so I just want to say that. But I will be up here later, family, at 4. All right, because I gotta get ahead and finish doing my meditation and get out of here, finish cooking and do what I have to do. All right, family. But I love you all, and I want you all to have a blessed day. All right, family.